everyone. Welcome to this edition of Friday Nights with Warikoo. This will be the last edition of Friday Nights. We will be starting with Warikoo Wednesdays Season 3 in the first week of August. I was on a break for 2 weeks, which is why you saw on Friday Nights previous videos rehashed. And we're going for an annual vacation. And it was very interesting because we were there for 2 weeks. We had a fantastic time out there, driving around, beautiful scenery and so on. And when we came back to Delhi in its true monsoon flavor. The next morning when we woke up, there was this beautiful breeze. We stay on the 15th floor in a very airy apartment. So literally felt the fresh breath of air, very windy, really nice. And I found myself asking, why did we even go for that trip for 2 weeks? Because here I am thoroughly enjoying what I have. It is my life the way it was. I am still where I stay. It's still the same place, but just this feeling of fresh air, this feeling of nice, positive vibrations made me question what was the purpose of spending all that money and all that time to travel and make that flights happen and so on, go to a different destination and spend 2 weeks there. And as I started thinking about this, it's essentially to gather experiences. That's what we all say, right? We travel for experiences. We do new things for experiences. But what do experiences really end up being? And the reality is every experience at the end of it is just another memory. Just another memory that stays in our minds forever. We lose a long part of it and a large part of it as we grow old. There's something remnant that stays. And the photographs and the videos that we just record are just in some way a reflection of what happened. But at the end of it, all of life is essentially boiling down to creating memories, which we will eventually either forget or will not mean anything at the end of it all. And that really made me question every fundamental of what we do. So this final episode of Friday Night, I want to pose possibly the most fundamental question that should bother all of us, definitely does bother me, that what is the purpose of a human life? Is the purpose of human life to just gather experiences, to gather memories, which will eventually fade? Is the purpose to get into this routine of showing up at work every day and then showing up at home every day and doing the same things over and over again and then taking this break in order to add different experiences? Or is the purpose larger than all of this, which is, I don't know, to attain nirvana? Is that what the spiritual books tell us? And what if someone does not want to go through it? What if someone finds the entire act of reaching nirvana too difficult or perhaps too obscure to even follow? Then how should one lead life? Because if every experience is just a memory, then what is the purpose of a new memory being added into our life? What is the purpose of a new experience being added to our life? And yet, I will be the first one to say that adding new experiences is what gets me going. And I then find myself questioning, what is the purpose of adding that experience? What is the purpose of adding that new memory layer? What is the purpose of adding another chapter to your life, which you'll possibly forget about because it's just so many chapters that you create as you live life? So my final question to all of you, and I'd love to have a debate on this, as we always have on Friday nights, is when we travel, when we do something different from our normal life, when we seek out new adventures, we all say that it's for the sake of a new experience. And that experience ultimately is just another memory chapter, which will fade away. So what is the purpose that experience and that memory is serving? And if it's not serving any purpose, then how should one even think about living life without adding these experiences? Thank you so much for being a part of Friday Nights. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you on Warikoo Wednesdays Season 3 very soon. Until then, have a fantastic weekend. And good luck, everyone.